Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sean. This is Sheila Reads a Bit. So it is another week, another weekly vlog, another Spookoplathon vlog. It is still a Spookoplathon. Well, if you would have seen last week's vlog, you would have seen that I kind of smashed it a little bit. You know, I finished the book from the first roll the week before, and then rolled and finished one like in a day. So I'm hoping to read more this week. I do have class Tuesdays and Thursdays, so fingers crossed. But I really want to read more books, maybe like see how many books in this Spookoplathon I can read, and maybe it'll be more than I usually do in a month, because a lot of times I read 4, like, because each week I do 1 roll unless I finish both. So let's see. So last week I finished Forged by Blood, which was the first roll, and then the second one was Scarlet from the Lunar Chronicles, and it was a good time. So today is Sunday, October 15th. It is 5:11 p.m. Me and my boyfriend woke up pretty late today, so we're not gonna talk about it. But before we get into all of that, if you enjoy my videos, please feel free to give a like and subscribe. I would love to have you here. It really makes my day, really makes Tuesday, and we love seeing you here. Now let's get into it. So again, me and my boyfriend woke up late, got a shower, and here we are. I wrapped up the other vlog and I'm starting this one. So we do need to do a roll on the board, and then I'll come back to you and tell you what we're gonna get, like what I'm gonna read, because I have no ideas. Obviously I haven't rolled yet, but I'm nervous. Have I gotten anything together for the community shelf or the chance? Not at all. Whichever one is the list of books to roll, what I get, I do have my own TBR list like I usually have, so that, but the one with the prompts I do not have. So we're gonna hope I don't land on that. I believe where I left off was Mary Shelley. So should we just get into the roll? Not much to update. Let's just get into the roll. Sorry for the lighting, but here is my piece. We were at Mary Shelley, and we're gonna see what we get. 7, okay. Okay. Boo. What a ghostly scene. I'm assuming those are like the Taylor Swift quotes or something. I don't remember, but I wouldn't know it. And let's take a look at what that means, because I don't remember. So what a ghostly scene is from a song I've never listened to and don't ever plan on it. Read a book that features ghosts or a haunting / haunted house. Feel free to be open to interpretation. Okay, oh no. I've got to look and I'll be right back. So that took a longer than really I thought it would. It's now 6:09 p.m. Did have a dinner break. Now I'm here because I finally just decided on something, and I don't know if this is necessarily about ghosts or anything, but it did mention ghosts in the blurb, so I don't know much about it at all, and I don't care. I just know it's short. I'm pretty sure it's a short story or novella or whatever. It's The Grown Up by Gillian Flynn. I've never read Gone Girl, I don't really have a desire to, but I know this is short and everything, and it did mention something about ghosts. And if it's not really about ghosts, I don't care. I'm gonna fit it in and mention ghosts. Even though now looking at what I have, I do have Amelia Fang, and she technically has a butler who's a ghost. But I've already chosen. I'm just gonna do this. I'm not really in the mood for a children's book, so I'm gonna try this. But this, let me just tell you, this prompt was difficult. It was impossible, because one, I don't really go for those kinds of books, I don't think, and then I couldn't find anything that I wanted to read or was on my library app. So this is what I came across. This is what I chose. It's short, so hopefully I can finish it quickly to go into a prompt that I might actually have a chance of liking and having a good time with the book. But this is what I landed on. Again, don't know much about it. I just chose it because it said something about ghosts in it. But that took way longer than I really wanted it to. I was looking at middle grades, but again, like I said, I'm not really in the mood for middle grade or children's books right now. So other than like Keeper and stuff, but I'm not reading Keeper this month because I don't want to do it within, because since I'm annotating it, I don't want to have to do it within a time frame. So I'm realizing that, because usually I use it for like, I always end up using it for like the magical readathon, but I'm realizing I want to annotate it, so it just doesn't work out that way. But anyways, the point is, I'm gonna be reading The Grown Up. I'll let you know how it goes. Hopefully I just finish it today, because I'm not really excited about this one, but we'll push through. We'll push through, and I'll come back to you once I finish it. Enjoy the chibi clips. I'll be back in my next update. Well, so already back for an update. It is still Sunday. It is now 7:12 p.m. so I'm not coming back any later than really I was before. I chose the book at like 6 something, and I finished it already. It was only like 60 something Kindle pages, and let me tell you, this wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. It just might not have, I didn't like it. I didn't see the point. I think the ending was pointless. I think that I know the point is that the character is unlikable, but she was very unlikable, and not in a enjoyable way, just for the sake of being unlikable and for the plot. And honestly, like, where it went was so convoluted and pointless. Huh? For what? It just felt edgy for the sake of being edgy, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. It might just be a me thing. I might not get it, you know. I'm just not. I didn't like it. I think it was pointless. At least it was only 60 something pages, and I didn't waste my time trying to read a very long book, but I knew going in that it was not my kind of thing. And Gillian Flynn has never sounded like my kind of author, and also I knew I wasn't really interested in the subject, but the thing is that I knew that it was short, so I knew I could get through it really quickly. The thing was is I didn't know I was gonna dislike it so much, but it is what it is. I did finish it. It did have the element of like a haunting. Is it real or is it not? You have to read it to find out. I really feel bad if you do read it. But if you enjoy it, I'm happy for you. I didn't see the point. I didn't like it. It wasn't for me, and I already knew that. But I knew it was short, which is why I read it. But here we are, in the same day. I'm gonna do another roll. So I've finished 3 books already in the readathon, and it's only the 15th. I'm pretty proud of myself, to be honest. Tapping myself on the... But we're gonna do another roll. This one is done, and let's just get into that. Again, don't mind the lighting, but here's my board. This is where we were. What a ghostly scene. Here is our 4th roll. 9. Green. Michael Myers. Let's see. So Michael Myers is what we got. What I got. Let's see what that is. He just keeps coming back. Read a sequel. This is my prompt because that works for me. I would be okay with reading a sequel. What do I want to read? Let's take a gander. Well, I could read Cress. That is an option. Or I could go with a short option like Amelia Fang. But like I said, I'm not really in the mood for that. Maybe this is a little harder than I anticipated. I mean, Cress is a big option. Even though I just read Scarlet, and this one is chunkier, but oh my god. So this is an option. Don't know, because I want to do a reread of the Raven Cycle. I have to reread the first one, so I'm not on the sequel. I don't think that there's a Kindle book that I want to read the sequel of right now. So I think Caress is the one we're gonna go with. Yeah, I think so. Yep, we're gonna go with Caress. Works out. Just read Scarlet yesterday in one sitting pretty much, from like Saturday evening to 3 a.m. today. So I'm probably not gonna do that with this one. It's way longer. It's gonna take me longer, and it's already 7:19 p.m. I'll definitely start it today, but this is the next one. Okay, that works out. Reading 2 Lunar Chronicles books in one readathon. That's fine with me. So that is the next read, Caress by Marissa Meyer, and looking more forward to that one. So I will definitely keep you updated and let you know when I finish it, or when I get farther. And of course, chibi clips and everything else. So I will see you in my next update. Hewwooo. So I'm here to update. It is Wednesday. It is, I was thinking under October 18th. It's like 2:18 p.m. Here we are. Update time. So as you know, I am reading Caress for Michael Myers. It's like a sequel, and this is the 3rd book in the Lunar Chronicles, as you know already. I don't know why I'm reiterating that, but I am 81 pages in. Not that far. I have not been reading as much. I've just been watching booktube, going to class. I did read some during break in class yesterday, Tuesday, but not very far. I've just been, you know, chipping away at it. I'm just like tired. I'm not feeling too good these days, but we're chugging along. We're getting through. I mean, I have finished Forged by Blood, Scarlet, The Grown Up, and then now I'm doing Caress right now. I'm not missing anything, right? I don't think so. But so what the hell am I thinking now? Anyways, so I am reading Caress. I'm still enjoying it. Of course, I love being in this world with these characters, minus maybe Wolf and Scarlet a bit. They're still not my favorite characters. I just find them cringy. I'm sorry. This one is following obviously Caress, who is the Rapunzel character. So first one is Cinder, which is a retelling of Cinderella, and then the second one is Scarlet, which is a retelling of Red Riding Hood, and then this one is Rapunzel. So Caress is up in this satellite, getting her orders from one of the thaumaturges, or whatever you call them, for Queen Lavanna, and this is her book, seeing her story and how she connects with the other characters. It's a good time. I'm enjoying it. Of course, Caress, just like in the normal Rapunzel tale, well, at least the Tangled Disney movie, there's a sense of innocence, in the sense of like a naivete, because she's not been around around other people. She's not socialized much. She's up in the satellite by herself, so her concept of other people is very slim, and just from what she sees on the news feeds, that's like the thing in here. So she is kind of naive in a lot of aspects, especially when it comes to Captain Carswell Thorne. I'm not gonna go into spoilers, but she's very naive and willing to believe anything, because she believes in being a damsel in distress and like falling in love at first sight and all this other stuff, and that, you know, connections could be formed that quickly, and once he sees her, he'll fall in love with her like she's fallen in love with him, but you know, she's just has this shifted view on things because she's been alone this whole time, so like it can get a little annoying with her view, but I can understand where she's coming from, because again, she literally has been by herself in this satellite for 7 years. So sometimes she does get annoying, but I still have a good time with Cress as a character and seeing her learn things. I'm sorry, I'm not making any sense and I look like a mess, but I'm not gonna apologize, you know, mind your business. I look a hot mess right now, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so I am enjoying it, of course. It's a reread. I love this series. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that's always a good time. I know I'm not reading as much as I did a few days ago, but I've had class, I've been tired, not feeling the best, and just been wanting to watch BookTube. So that's what I've been doing. I've been watching a lot of it, getting caught up, and then I have been working on a spreadsheet of my own. I still use Callpile. I will always use Callpile. Mine doesn't really rate the books, and it's not based on like what I've read in a year. Mine's more of a cumulative, like physical TBR, or what I want to get from the library, how like percentage of books that I'm reading compared to what's on the list, and like BookTube tracker for like the booktubers that I watch, because I have to watch them in a certain order, so it just made me. And then booktubers that I need to start watching, because again I have to do that in a certain order, a certain way too. So I did that, and yeah, so that was interesting. I've never made a spreadsheet that has like a formula in it, so my boyfriend was very helpful. He has done classes for that, so he was a very big help, but it is looking good. I just need to actually fill it in now, so I was working on that at one point. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I know I'm not the most riveting person. I don't do much in a week, but I still enjoy making these, and it's about the books, you know? It's about the books. But I'm still enjoying Cress, and I hope to read it a little bit today. We are going to my boyfriend's parents today, so and we also have to pick up chibi stuff. I'll try to update again before the end of the vlog, so that there's not only this one update. I was watching Riley Marie's video on like how it is to be a full-time booktuber and everything, and like how she edits her videos and stuff. So I'm like thinking, because my editing is not that sophisticated, you know, and that's okay. But I want to maybe try to incorporate some things, try some things, because I do have Canva. She talked about Canva a lot, and she loves Canva, and I am subscribed to Canva, so it's something to think about. But anyways, I'm rambling at this point. Still reading Cress, still enjoying it, still enjoying doing the Spookoplathon, whatever you want to refer to it as. But I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying the book. I did not enjoy The Grown Up. I hated that book. I hated that little short story. It was not it. But I'm enjoying Cress. It's a breath of fresh air after that. But that's pretty much it. I hope you're enjoying the chibi clips and everything. Hope maybe I can get other clips. I know I don't know if it's in this vlog or the last vlog that I had like me getting back into, what is it called? Animal Crossing, and I hadn't played it for a year and 11 months, as my villagers kept reminding me over and over again. I hadn't been on for a year and 11 months. They've reminded me that. That's the only reason I know that what actual time period it's been. But I did that, but I haven't been back on it since that clip, because I just haven't felt the need to pick it up. But I do want to get back into it as like something to chill to. We'll see where the day takes us. Going to his parents' house for dinner and everything, so it'll be nice. But that's pretty much it. I'm just rambling. Sorry. This update is all over the place. My up here is still not awake, but I will talk to you in my next update. Hopefully finishing or farther into Cress. so that we can see what our next roll is. I'll see you in my next update. Hello. So today is Saturday, October 21st. It's 6:33 p.m. I know it's pretty late to be doing this update, but my watch was dead and I need that when I'm recording, so I'm doing it now. If you hear things outside, and my boyfriend is making dinner right now, so just ignore that. I wanted to pop in because I haven't updated since Wednesday, I believe, and it is Saturday now, and I didn't read a lot of Cress, the book that I had rolled this week, until last night. I had only gotten to like page 81 for a few days, and then last night I just flew through it, and like 3 this morning I finished it. So I did finish Cress, the 3rd book in the Lunar Chronicles. Loved it. It is a reread, so are we surprised? No, not at all. It was for the prompt of Michael Myers for Spookoplathon, so I did finally complete that. I am 10 books behind on my Goodreads goal. I'm sad. In the beginning of the year I was like ahead by a lot because I finished the Kami-sama Kiss manga series, which is 25 volumes. I read 24 because the first one I read in December, but I did get to this. I'm still 10 books behind, but we'll try. But I of course loved it. And on Goodreads I did have it at a 3, and so I changed it to 4 because this time around I really enjoyed it even more than the first time around. I feel like the first time I was really like nervous to see what would happen in the series, so I was like trying to really read it really quick, so I didn't really get into it as much as I did this time, because I mean I know what's gonna happen. I've completed the series before. This is a reread, so I really took my time. I loved it. I love Cress as a character. She's very naive. She's been stuck in this satellite for 7 years. She's not really been able to interact with people, socialize, so she's a bit socially awkward. She doesn't really not very good with social things, and watching her learning and like I think she's just very funny and just innocent, and it's hilarious. Like she thinks of herself as a damsel in distress, and Thorn is gonna save her. They're gonna fall in love like at first sight and all this other stuff. Obviously she learns from the book that that's not the case, and like watching her, just it's funny. Her and Thorn are cute and everything, and I really loved it. Of course there's a part that's really sad, but I really enjoyed it more this time because I could appreciate what was going on more. It is like obviously a tropey and lovey kind of series. Like it is a YA series, which there's nothing wrong with. I really love this series, even though I'm not really that into YA, but this series and some other things that are like favorites I still love. But like it was just a good time, and like the politics, Cinder, Prince Guy, and all this stuff going on, like I really love it. Still, Scarlet and Wolf, I just don't give 2 flying fucks about. They are poster children for insta love in the way things happen. I just don't care. Scarlet is still not my favorite character, and but my all-time favorite character is introduced in this one. It is Winter. Winter is one of my favorite characters in this series. Her book is number 4, clearly, but I do read Ferris before I ever read Winter. I've never read it without that because I feel like Ferris is very important to going into Winter. It gives you a lot of backstory that I think is that would make you more knowledgeable going in. So I've never read it without it, so I don't know what other people would think, but I did finish Cress. It was a good time. I love this series. I don't have anything else to say. I just love it. And so that prompt is now done. I have now completed 4 rolls for the readathon, which is great. It is Saturday, so I'm going to do another roll, even though I might not finish the book with till the end of this, but I still wanted to do it. But before that, let's do a little update. I haven't been feeling too well, so I have just been dealing with that and everything. I feel like a lot going on. Very stressful. It's gonna be very stressful next week because I have an exam, and then we have to go to immigration to extend my visa, and I'm just gonna be excited for that all to be over for a little bit. So that's going on, and just stressing about that. That's pretty much what's going on today. Is, like I've been saying, Saturday we've just been playing Don't Starve Together after we got a few grocery things, and so that's what we've been doing. Again, I was waiting to film this until my watch charged. That is the update. Sorry, it's not very crazy, very out there, very exciting, but that is the life that I live, and I am okay with it. But I'm excited to see what our next role is gonna be. I'm also nervous because I don't know because I'm limited in my physical TBR and I'm limited in my library TBR, so but let's just get into the role. Okay, so last we had Michael Myers, which we have now completed, so let's see what we're gonna get. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lowest rated. Oh no, did I do that right? Please tell me I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we got lowest rated. Let me just see what she has down for that, because it makes me nervous. Organize your Goodreads TBR by average rating. Read the one with the lowest average rating. The problem is that I don't put a to be read on Goodreads. So, like, I personally just don't like having that. So, I'll have to come back with something because I don't know. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. It's been a little bit, but we are here now. And I have figured out a book. So what I did was, since I don't use the want to read shelf on my Goodreads, which maybe I should. Maybe this is teaching me that I should because everyone uses it. But I don't currently. So what I did was I took some of the books on my random TBR and I think one that I wasn't on there. And I didn't use all of the books because some of them I'm not in the mood for, and I'm not about to do that. So I just wrote them down, looked up the rating, and then looked at what was the lowest rating. And surprisingly, it was The Last Tale of the Flower Bride, which I got I have the adult fairy edition. Stunning book. So this is the read. This is the read. It is nice and short. It's pretty short. I did watch, I forget who it was that I watched read this before, and they were very disappointed by it. I can't remember who it was, but recently I was going through getting caught up on Sarah Without an H's videos, and she loved this book. She said it was one of her favorite books, so I'm glad to be getting to this then, because I want to see if I enjoy it. I don't really know much about it. I kind of think it's about a man who he's married to this woman, and he's like learning things about her past, and that is the bare minimum. I don't even think that's the minimum. I think I really don't know, and I don't really want to know. I just want to go into it. It's an adult book. I think it's like suspenseful or thrilling or something, but one of the booktubers I watched was disappointed and the other really loved it, so I'm really confused and very excited and nervous to read it because I've had a little bit of a rough go with fairy loot books, even though I love fairy loot. I really loved Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. Didn't like Spells for Forgetting. I didn't like... Is there anything else? I loved The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, which is the YA one. But there's like a bunch that I didn't. But I'm looking forward to this. And glad it's a bit shorter. And I love this. If I don't end up liking this, I probably might somehow give this to my mom because she loves peacocks. And there's like, it's embossed on the cover, but hopefully I like it. But maybe she would like to display this or something. I don't know. But I'm excited to get to this. Glad I finally figured out what book it was gonna be, because I actually had dinner in between because I was like, I don't fucking know how I'm gonna do this, because I don't use this feature on Goodreads. I don't know why. Something about it. I don't know. I'm an oddball. So that is the pick for this prompt, lowest rated. I'll be reading that. I will update you once I've gone somewhere into it or I finish it. And I hope you enjoyed the chibi clips and everything. I will see you in my next update. Hello, so I am here to update the vlog. It is now Monday, October 23rd. It's like 11:02 a.m. I know, early for us, but my boyfriend had a thing he had to go to with his family. So yeah, I just couldn't get back to sleep. So I'm just here. I'm gonna start the new vlog and everything. So this is me ending the vlog if you didn't catch that. But yeah, so if you know, last update I had finished Cress and we did another roll, landed on lowest rated, picked a few books for my TBR since I don't use the TBR feature in Goodreads. I know there's a lot to unpack there, but we're not going to get into it because I don't even know what to even say in my defense. But I don't, which came out to be The Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshni Chokshi, which is the Fairy Loot edition. I don't have it in the dust jacket. It is out there and I'm not about to fucking go get it right now. So bear with me. But that is what we're reading. I've literally only gotten a few pages in, don't really have much to say, and what I'm gonna say about it is nah, I'm just gonna leave it to the beginning of next week's, like when I start next week's vlog. So just look forward to that. See how I'm feeling so far. I'm really only a few pages in, so can I really have an opinion? Probably not. But are we going to? Of course. I have lots of opinions, and you probably are gonna hear them, but that is where we are at with that right now. So reading that, have not finished it, have not gone very far. Pretty sure I started it Friday or Saturday. I think I did the roll either Friday or Saturday. You'll know, and I'll know once I'm editing, but right now I don't. Regardless, we're here to end the vlog. But there was in the last update, I did talk about something that I'm gonna take out that version of the conversation because I was all over the place. Essentially what I was trying to say was, it's easy, like I find myself right now getting in my head about my content and like if it's any good, if people even like it, if anyone is really entertained, because you know, you want people to enjoy your videos. Like obviously you want to do it because you enjoy doing it regardless of other people, but you do want people to enjoy it. So I find myself sometimes just getting too focused on the numbers, and then of course my boyfriend has to like slap me back to reality. He doesn't slap me. A big note, he doesn't actually slap me, he just gives me the mental slap that I need. Like, what does it matter? Numbers don't matter. It's about if you enjoy it. He thinks that I'm doing very well. He thinks that my videos are good and everything. So it's not me saying this to get like sympathy or people to be like to give me nice comments. That's not it. I'm just being honest about like what's been going on, because obviously the YouTube Studio app really wants to make sure you know the numbers, and sometimes you just get so focused on that you forget like everything else, because when you're doing bad, they want you to know you're doing bad, you know? So sometimes I'm just like, am I any good? Like, I know that I'm not the most like out there or have the most hilarious jokes or whatever. I'm not the most boisterous, I guess. I don't have the most fascinating life. I mean, I think it's fascinating that I'm in Thailand and been here for over a year. But I'm not like going out every week to do something crazy. I don't vlog that and everything. It's just mostly me just sitting here talking to you about books and showing you clips of, you know, things usually that happen around the house, which isn't that exciting, I get it. But for me, I really enjoy it, and I really hope that other people enjoy it. But I just am not that kind of person who, like, if we go out, I'll try to vlog it, but I also want to keep some sense of privacy. So I don't know, I guess it's a matter of, I don't know, but I just hope, I enjoy what I'm doing, and I'm gonna continue to do it regardless. No matter how much I get down on myself about the numbers and everything, I'm still gonna do it because I enjoy it. And obviously there are people who do enjoy it, or I wouldn't have people who are subscribed to me, which I'm very thankful for. I appreciate each and every one of the people who are subscribed to me, all those sweet comments and everything. I really am appreciative and everything. It's just sometimes you just get lost, and you know, you need it's just easy to do that. And my boyfriend is very good at like telling me like, you're doing good, just keep going. And I do the same for him with what he's doing. So yeah, so that's essentially what I was trying to say, but I was not being coherent. I don't know, but I was just feeling down on myself at that point, and I'm feeling better now because at the end of the day, I enjoy doing it, and I'm gonna continue to do it, and I hope everyone else enjoys it. And I know there are people who enjoy it, so I'm glad and I'm happy, and that's all that matters to me. And you know, that's it. YouTube can shove the numbers in my face all they want. I'll look, but I'm gonna try my best not to like really get sucked into that, because at the end of the day, I want to enjoy what I'm doing. I don't want to do things that everyone else is doing just because that's like the way to get more numbers. Like, yeah, I want to do those things, but I'm gonna do it when I am ready to do them, and everything. So it's not that I'm not gonna do like hyped things or cool like things that everyone else is doing. It's just like I'm not doing it because I want more numbers, even though either way, that's essentially what I was trying to say. So that is where I'm going to end the vlog. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for watching my videos. If you do enjoy the videos, please be free to give a like and subscribe. I would love to have you here. It really makes my day. It really makes Tuesday. We love seeing you here. I hope to get more books done for this readathon. I hope you're enjoying the readathon if you're participating. Hope you're reading all the books. Hope you're having a great October, even though October is turning into the worst hellscape that I am just, I don't know, I'm not one of them October girlies, clearly, but happy for all y'all, and I hope you're all having a good time. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.